Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we will be covering our topic of interview writing, which is a very important question from the exam point of view. So provided you with the handwritten notes, which you will find in the description box in the PDF format. You can go and check it. Also in this video we will have a brief discussion on what is interview, and then we will discuss the format of interview writing. So knowing about interview is very important because this will only help you to write a effective interview. So let's start with the definition. Interviews are conducted to know a person's point of view on a particular problem, issue, subject, or topic. The term is also associated with employment. The term interview means to view each other. It is the activity in which questions are asked and answered. Minimum two persons are involved in the process, one of which asks the questions and the other answers the questions. And this process is known as interview. This is based on oral inquiry, okay, and oral response. So the conversation takes place in a oral communication. It is well defined purpose and structure. It has a beginning, middle, and end. Interviews are used for qualitative research, journalism, and reporting, employment, promotion, counseling, and so on. Let's move on to the types of interviews. These are the four kinds. The first one is personal interview, which is conducted to meet personal in requirements of the interviewer. It is informal in nature and does not follow any fixed format. The interviewer asks questions in an informal manner, and the interviewee answers them in a friendly way. It is just like a conversation between two persons. Okay, so this is the first kind, which is personal interview, and the example is an interview with a villager. So the second one is a conversational interview. This kind of interview is held when both the interviewer and the interview are known to each other. It is semi-formal in nature. However, more than two persons can participate in this kind of interview, but only two of them take part in the conversation at one time. Even the interviewee can ask questions from the interviewer. No predetermined questions are asked in this type of interview. Rather, they are framed according to the situation. The tone of the interview is conversational, and the example is an interview with the teacher. The third one is job interview, which is very common. A job interview is the conversation between the job aspirant and the prospective employee. So you can read this by yourself. We know about job interview when we go to apply to a job and then we are selected, then we are asked for the interview. So this is all what is written in this one. The fourth one is public interview. This kind of interview is conducted for media reporting or publication. This is also known as media interview. The interviewer works directly with the interviewee. She prepares a list of questions before the interview is conducted with some famous celebrity, politicians, and sports stars. So we have seen this type of interview when uh, when the interviewer asks questions from the famous sportsman, like an interview with Virat Kohli. Okay, so this is an example of public interview. The interview also, this has two parts, part A and part B. Interview for media reporting, and the second one is interview for publication. In interview for media reporting, it is this kind of interview can be watched daily on TV channels. They can be live or recorded. Okay, this is the one which we can see on the televisions, which are often live, And the second one is interview for publication. This kind of interview is mostly held off time. The interviewer meets the interviewee, asks questions, and writes down the responses. He enjoys freedom to edit the responses. Generally, this kind of interview are published in newspapers. Okay, these type of interviews are published in the newspapers, magazines, or online over the internet. So these were the two types. Now I've written some answering strategies which will help you in writing your interview more effectively. So you can read them, go through them. These are some useful tips. Role of body language is not so important here. Just read it once, okay? Let's move on to the format. So this is the format. We write interviewer who takes interview. Interviewer is the one who takes interview, and interviewee is the one who gives interview. Okay, and the length should be high. That means the length should be of 2 to 3 pages if it is for 10 to 15 marks. Okay, so write accordingly. Also, I have written here how you can start. You can write good evening, sir, madam. Many congratulations for your success. Heartiest and warm welcome, sir, ma'am, or you can write the name. It is the greatest pleasure, honor to have such a great guest like you today. We are very much eager to listen to you and your life. Shall we proceed? So, this is how you can start, how you can give an intro to your interview. And the ending can be like this: thank you so much, sir, ma'am, for giving your precious and valuable. Just a second. For giving your precious and valuable time. We are glad to hear your awesome experience. We wish you all the very best for your future. We hope to see you again. Goodbye. So this is how you can end your interview. Okay. Okay, this is nothing. This is the format of interview writing. First is the introduction. You need to greet, welcome them. Thanks. You can write thanks for coming and taking out time. Shall we proceed? This is how you can give an intro to your interview, and the conclusion you can give by thanks for giving your precious time. All the best for your future. So this is how you can write interview. You can give intro and ending to it. I have given the examples. And beach ka content you can make it by yourself. Also remember to make it 2 to 3 pages because it is for usually for 10 to 15 marks. So that's it for the video. I hope now you're clear with the concept of interview writing. Also, the PDF of the video is attached in the description box. You can go and check it. So that's it for the video. Bye.